Hello everyone, Umesh Bharatkar here. In today's video, we will see how to create DocuSign templates. Before start, let me give some information about DocuSign. DocuSign is a most popular electronic signature platform where people can sign their documents digitally from anywhere with any device. Okay. So basically, what DocuSign does, DocuSign can track who signed, when they signed, and their status. Okay, everything can track here inside the DocuSign. Okay, also it takes digital sign. Also, it can integrate with any tools like Power Automate, SharePoint, CRM, Salesforce, etc. Okay, so this is the advantage of this DocuSign. Okay, so let's start. So in top, we can see there are five tabs are available, but inside this, we will explore templates. Now here we have option called create a template. Okay. Also in left panel, we can see create template button. So let me click on this create template. And here, let me give the name as non-disclosure agreement. Okay. Also, you can add any description. So before add documents here, okay, we need to take care of some of points inside your documents. Okay, so I will show you. So here we can see, okay, so here I have updated the color of this party A name company as white. Why I have changed this color? Because when here we need a dynamic name of a party name. Okay. So it will populate from your data source like SharePoint, SQL, or user will add. But what will happen if we remaining or if we keep as it is in a black color, it will overlap. Okay. So to avoid this, what we can do, we can set the color as white instead of hide. Okay, how to change it inside the Word document? Let me change this dynamic part in white color. Okay, so similar, I will update all these documents. Okay, for all that. Okay, or for dynamic details. Now once your document has updated with all these things, let me save it as a PDF. Okay, inside my desktop. Okay, now let me use this updated documents. Okay, so here let me upload this document. So here we can see this is my document. Now let me click on the next button. Oh, so here we can see add at least one recipient, and here we can see always we need to add one recipient at least. Why? Because this is a electronic digital signature document site. Okay, so this is the purpose, exact purpose of this. So here let me add party A. Okay, and here let me give, now in our case we need two signatures. So it means there are two recipients in our case. So let me add one more recipient. Here, let me give the name role as party B. Okay. For now, let me give the name and email for both recipients. Let me give same as it is. Okay. Actual case, we will see how to change it dynamically. Okay. Now, here for both recipients, we need to take a sign. So here, let me select that need to sign. Inside the documents, here inside this document, DocuSign has provided everything about this options. Okay, so you can explore it. I will add inside the description this URL. Okay, now here also we have the ability to signing order. For example, if you want to sign first from this party B, okay, so in this case you can set the order. So what exactly will happen? So in my case, let me keep as it is and I will explain it. What will happen once we set the order, this document will send for e-sign to party A. And once the party A has signed this document, then it will send to the party B. So this is the order. Okay. Now here also we have option to what should be your subject of a mail or what should be your mail body. That thing we can set here. Okay. So in my case, let me keep the subject and message same as it is because demo purpose. Okay. Now let me click on the next. So now this is the uploaded document. So inside this document, let me add few placeholders. Okay, so this is the standard fields. Okay, so here create one custom fields for date. Okay, like the text here it's required. Also it here I'm taking metadata option as read only. Why? Because here in my case I'm populating this date from the Power Automate from SharePoint also. Okay, so here let me take as read only. Let me save. Now here let me drag and drop here and let me set the width of this. Okay. And here also you have the ability to change the formatting, data label. Okay. Tooltip. Okay. So here you can also the tooltip validation. For example, if you want any validation, you can add. So inside this, let me select validation as date. Okay. So here you have the validation date mask. So what in what format you need. Okay. So here let me take the format as in this format. Okay. So now location, what location you need it. You can drag and drop at any position. Also here you have the, so let me, for example, 850. So here, okay. So now 120. So it automatically change their position. So also you can drag here and drop. Okay. So this is some settings are available here. Okay. Now let me create one more for party A name. Let me select text type. Same for required and read only. Save. Okay. Let me place this. So here I have added all the dynamic fields where need, okay, custom fields here. Now here we need standard fields. Okay, so let me show how to add. So first section is for party A and second section is for party B signature. Okay, so always when you need to add for party A or for first signature, okay, so here we have one drop down inside these two recipients. So now in my case, party A recipient's name is Umesh Varadkar. So here you need to define it. Okay, why? Because your first recipient is Umesh Baradkar and the second recipient, it means party B, is Nikita Baradkar. So always it should send to the exact recipient. Okay. Based on this, first select Umesh Baradkar. So in my case, let me select Umesh Baradkar and let me add. First, we need a name. So let me select this field. Okay. Same for title. So let me select title. And for company, let me take company field. Okay. And for signature, let me take signature. Okay. Now, here for party B, we need a recipient as Nikita Baradkar. So let me select this person or recipient. So now for second recipient, let me add name. Okay. And the title, let me add title, company, and signature. Okay. So now here the DocuSign template is ready. Okay. So let me click on a save and close. And here inside this my templates dashboard, we can see our uh, created template. Okay. So let me show you how to use it. Okay. So let me click on this use button. Okay. So we can see. So at the time of DocuSign template generation, we have added two recipients, party A and party B. Okay, so here we have chance to update the recipient name and email. Okay, so here I have updated the party B. Okay, and party B mail also. And okay, so now here also you have the chance to update the mail body. Okay, so let me add, please complete your NDA. Okay, or we can say sign your NDA. Okay, now let me click on a send. Also, you have the chance to update if you want to update it again. Okay, now let me click on advanced edit. So here we can see if you want to update order, okay, or anything, if you want to update this uh, options, okay, so you can update it. Now let me click on a next. Okay, so here also you have chance to update any fields. Okay, so in my case it's okay for me, so let me click on send. Okay, so now it will send. Okay, now inside my, so it received this. Okay, now here let me click on this review document. Now here I agree use the electronic record, and let me click on. Here we can see, here it automatically populates the dynamic data. Okay, so now here let me add my job title. party B mail. Okay, so here I can see received mail. So let me click on a review document and let me sign this. Okay, so now here as a party B, here I'm signing this. Okay, now let me click on a finish. Once you finished this document, we can see what happened. Okay, so let me click on a finish. Let me close this tab. And here we can see to both the recipient, the final document will receive. Here we can see our final document. This is the PDF where we can see all the signatures and all the data which we added. Okay. So this is the DocuSign template creation. And here we learned how to use. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe if you found helpful.